I don't understand how you could do something like that to a child, but then your own daughter. I just don't understand.
Miya Maples broke down in tears as she told Pix 11 about the alleged sex abuse and rape of her little sister, just 14 years of age, allegedly by her own father, Matthew Gibson, the son of the bishop of Progressive Baptist Church of Brownsville. Maples said the sexual assault has apparently been going on for years, but she and her family only heard about it this past Wednesday when she noticed that her little sister was acting strangely.
And she just blurted it out. She just blurted it out to us that she said, my dad's been raping me since my mom died, which was 2012.
44-year-old Matthew Gibson was arrested on Thursday and charged with criminal sex abuse and forcible touching of a female victim between the ages of 9 and 14. The little girl's grandmother is so upset beyond words.
He's in jail right now. So you should rot in hell to do this to your own child. How can a father do this?
The Maples family claims the sex abuse and assault of young girls at this church has been going on for years and involves others besides Gibson.
Talk to your children more. I feel pastors, anyone that's working with children should get background checked.
I need anyone that has been a victim to either one of these men to come forward so that we can help them, so that we can bring this man to justice, so that we can bring this church down, because this is not a church. This is a place of torment. I'm so disgusted. This baby was an usher in the church. She came to usher and was being raped in the church by her own father, Matthew Gibson, and the pastor, the bishop, his name is B.T. Gibson. The church is Progressive Baptist Church, 293 Howard Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. The bishop was raping his daughter. He's been raping women in the church. He's been raping little girls in the church. There was a child that had a baby, and they thought that the baby was the bishop's, because this man has used his calling to lure little girls and young girls to have sex with him. And now the son of this bishop was raping his own daughter, which is my husband's baby sister. And we've been raising this baby, and she's been raped for years, and we have no... I do have permission of my husband and the family, you know, to talk about everything that I've been posting. So, okay, so in 2012, my husband's mother passed away. He had three younger siblings. One of them were about 14, and then he had a younger set of twin siblings, a little boy and a little girl. You know, without getting into like the legal part of it, he was granted sole guardianship, sole custody of kids. He's been raising them ever since 2012, okay? As he was in court, the father of the twins is a registered sex offender. He's been arrested for having sex with an underage child at the age of 14, I think the little girl was, when he got caught. He got caught with a little girl in a movie theater, having sex with her. He was arrested, sent to jail. I'm not even going to get on the bishop yet. I want to talk about Matthew Gibson, which is Amani's father. So my husband is raising his siblings, and the court grants the father of the twins visitation every other weekend. Despite numerous trips down to the court for him being verbally abusive, physically abusive to the kids, the court still denied us a stop visit order. Like, they still continue to tell my husband, you have to subject the kids to this man, you have to give the kids over to him, there's no way that we can stop his order. Like, the system just failed us, and if they failed Amani. So my husband and I repeatedly went down to the court several times about this man being physically and emotionally, verbally abusive to both of these babies. The court did absolutely nothing. They did nothing. So, make a long story short, for the last 7 years, we've been raising these kids together. The family's help, you know, we've been raising these twins. Wednesday night, Amani came home from school because I do have her permission. I do have my husband's permission. My husband's little sister came home from school and she just didn't seem right. So, you know, we're asking Amani, are you okay? Is everything fine? You know, you having a bad day? She was bothered by her day. And long story short, she told us that she had a problem with boys. She didn't like boys. She didn't want anything to do with them. And so when I asked her why, she said because of my dad. So we said, okay, why because of your dad? What happened? And she just blurted out to us that for the past, I don't even want to speak it, however many years, he has been taking her after church on Sundays during his weekend visitation. He's been taking this baby into the bathroom in the church, raping her. In the backyard of the church, raping her. Inside of the choir room, raping her. And we had no idea that this was happening. I'm so angry because many times we went to the court and the court did nothing. They did nothing. They did absolutely nothing. So this man continued to rape this baby over and over again for years. And the court did nothing. They did nothing. They did nothing. They did nothing to protect this girl. Every time we went and tried to fight for his visitation to be suspended, the court failed us. They failed us. So we found out on Wednesday night that this man has been molesting his daughter, which is my husband's baby sister, who is now 14. He had been molesting her since she was 8. Right after her mother passed away, this is what the man was doing to his own daughter. So I decided, because this was taking place in a church where the bishop of that church was not only a rapist also, he had also molested his own daughter. He had been raping his daughter. So we know that there are other victims. We know that there are other people, other women, other little girls, other children that were subjected to both of these men. So I need everybody's help. I've never, ever done a live like this. I've never, ever, ever, ever asked something of you guys so more serious than this. I need everyone's support. I need you guys to stay here. I need you to share this live out because I need everyone to see this, because we're hoping that with us bringing this out before the public, that somebody else will come forward. Matthew has been arrested. Her father has been arrested. He's been charged. We actually have him on a recording admitting to everything. We need to bring that bishop down, because church should be a place of worship. Church should be a place of prayer and healing and restoration. Church is not being used for what it's supposed to be used for. Church has now become a place of fashion. Church has become a place of dating where people are coming and are preying on different people. It is not being used for what it was intended to be used for, and I am sick of it. I am sick of it, and I know that I'll probably receive backlash because it's the church. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I am sick of it. I am sick of the church being used for what it's not meant to be used for.